another episode of the Pyrohork Empire show, joined by Los, who seems broken by TNA. What's going on?
Yeah, hi. Super Game or Los, whatever. So the whole TNA incident and Jeff shared in general. I was gonna talk about this on my channel, but I'll save it here. Dave, during the whole segment what happened on Raw is that when Jeff Hardy, aka Brother Nero, said the words that I faded away, kind of myself as obsolete, which we thought would bring Brother Nero back into WWE, and then Broken Matt said something about being broken. Unfortunately, right after that, Jeff Jarrett, from GWF, which I fucking hate him, and TNA got the rights of it. So we may not see Broken Matt or Brother Nero.
Wait,
it sucks because
what?
They can copyright that, but they can't copyright Cousin Arian because we made that up.
Wow, that's sad.
It makes me broken. It makes me want to delete.
Fuck. I don't know much about that, but we watched 2 episodes of some hood classic Cartoon Network shows, and one of them being Foster's Home for Imaginary Kids, the other being Codenamed Kids Next Door. 2 which were really special, that's why we reviewed them. The first one being the Foster's Home episode, which is a Revenge of the Sith parody. They parodied Revenge of the Sith, which is our favorite meme movie.
Yeah.
And I totally forgot about the episode. I was like, oh yeah, I remember they made that Star Wars episode. And I was like, shit, they actually parodied Revenge of the Sith. I was like, this will be perfect. But the episode, it's only for a scene though. I thought I remember being more than a scene, but my memory is sort of, I don't know, faded. And it was just kind of a regular episode, but it's pretty gay. Overall, I remember it being way better in my head, but
yeah, it becomes she asks us to join him. He has gel all over his face.
yeah.
Yeah, and then it becomes Darth Vader or some kind of dark unicorn stuff, whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. It was pretty bad. The plot of the episode, if you're curious, is Mac becomes a superhero sidekick with that one guy. I don't remember his name.
Imaginary Man.
Yeah, and then he has an arch nemesis who's some girl. I guess that's in the girly stuff, pretty much. And
yeah.
Blue becomes her sidekick. Blue pretty much becomes Darth Vader in Revenge of the Sith style. And yeah, that's the episode. It's pretty lame.
Yeah.
There's not really much to say about it, really.
Real rule, they gotta see as father and son.
Yeah, and they pulled that.
What? Yeah.
Yep, they pulled that thing. Yeah. Okay, someone asked, what is the Pyrohork Empire? It's just, a group. Well, it's just the name of our group. Pyrohork. The name doesn't really mean anything. It just originally Pyrohork was just something I wrote on a lot of random stuff because it was just a made up word I made up, and then I was trying to think of a name for the group, and then I just decided to have Pyrohork in there. And I said, what's kind of like a group name? And then I was like, oh, Empire. Pyrohork Empire. That sounds cool. And that was about it. And it's a pretty good name because it's not a name that people copy or anything. It's kind of, oh. Fuck TNA. Yeah, titties and ass. But, what was the second? Oh yeah, the second episode, which was, a A lot of people actually don't know this exists. Which is kind of interesting. I didn't even know it existed. It was the codenames.
I remembered it existed, but I've never seen it.
It's the codenames Kid Next Door and Billy and Mandy crossover episode, and it's sort of it's very similar to the Simpsons Family Guy crossover, kind of. Even they have like the characters pop up from like the channel and stuff, and it's actually way better than the Simpsons Family Guy crossover. That thing was a fucking piece of shit. I remember I reviewed that a long time ago, but when it came out, what? Whatever. I'll talk about the Codenames Next Door and Billy and Mandy crossover episode. So what's about is Billy. For some reason, he's trying out his dad's pants because he thinks it's cool for some reason, and he gets them stuck or something because he was messing. I'm trying to remember. Something that he gets his pants stuck or whatever, and he calls the codename Kid Next Door to help him, and then they try helping him, and then Grimm's scythe is like stuck in his ass, and they can't get it out because it's like magical or some shit, and then like I forgot didn't those I don't remember watching Codenames Kid Next Door that much. Same as Billy and Mandy, but I started binge watching Billy and Mandy recently. Codenames Kid Next Door I've like never really watched that much. Like even binge I never like binge watch it or anything. It's a show I never cared about. It's kind of made for like I don't know, smaller kids. So even if I try rewatching it, it's not I don't know. I don't really care. But those like evil like versions of them or whatever. Don't they I'm trying to remember, I don't remember how they become that. Fuck, I don't remember that much.
What do you mean?
Like the plot, really. Like I remember they got the scythe or whatever, and then they became that.
Pants, and then Billy calls the Kid Next Door.
Yeah.
And then they're trying to help him, and then they have an urgent call somewhere, and numero uno, number one, become disguise himself as Billy.
Yeah.
And then Manny comes in and poaches him. He becomes broken.
Yeah.
And she goes disguises herself as Uno and takes over Kid Next Door.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like then Ed and Eddie make a cameo in the beginning.
Yeah.
Billy accidentally calls them, and then he makes a really bad joke when he sees the Conan Kid Next Door. He's like, "Hey, you're not the Powerpuff Girls."
Yeah.
And then the fucking part that got me the most was the very end, which actually made me genuinely laugh.
Yeah.
LOL. It literally made me LOL was when Billy's dad got his pants back. How he got it back, and he's like dragging it. Cause I was thinking in my head, it's like, how the fuck does he get those pants back? Like, but he does, and then he's like dragging it into like, these big ass pants.
My pants. I wear pants.
It's like, what does he give? But I actually laughed at that part a lot. And then the end credits, which showed like a picture of like other like potential like crossover things.
Yeah.
Like Samurai Mac.
Oh my god.
I thought at first that was like a meme somebody made. Because I saw that before, but no, it's actually taken from that episode. And then I'm trying to remember the others. I don't remember. There's like a Camp Lazlo one. That's a show that nobody talks about, Camp Lazlo.
Which one?
Camp Lazlo.
Oh yeah.
That's like Cap and Mikey, like nobody talks about it.
Yeah. It's so underrated.
That's like those are actually like two shows I really liked around that time. Which is weird, because then I talk to people about it and they're like, what? Usually people remember Lazlo. Like they're like, oh yeah, that show. Cap and Mikey is like people are like, who? What? What's that?
just Kappa Mikey in general. I feel like it's like a Nick's cartoon. Here's the thing: some of their cartoons aren't remembered by.
No.
Like people will be like, oh, SpongeBob, maybe Fair Up Parents. Remember Cat Scratch? Who? Remember
Oh, yeah,
Kappa
that's
Mikey? Remember Invader Zim? That's coming.
Remember fucking, wait, which one's Cat Scratch? I remember the show with the, there's that one show with that guy, that kid who had that cat or whatever, and he, like, lived in, like, he was, like, rich, I think, or some shit.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
It's like 3 cats. I don't know.
No, he didn't have a cat. Wait, was it a cat or was it a dog? I'm trying to remember. There's a show. Dang.
Cat Scratch?
Yeah, fuck, is it? I used to like it. I don't know why. So I remember the name Cat Scratch. Yeah, I remember Cat Scratch. Don't. Fuck, what's that show called? It's a Nicktoons show. It's actually not originally it's like a French show, actually. I looked it up like a year ago. What is it? Nicktoons shows. Oh fuck, Mr. Meaty. That I have not.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
I actually like that one.
Okay.
A lot of people I know said, "Oh, that show was disturbing."
Honestly,
What?
it wasn't not that bad, like people said it is.
Yeah, I feel like, oh, it's so disturbing. It's like I actually really liked it. I think it's actually one of the best, by far, one of the best Nickelodeon shows ever made.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
Nickelodeon does not have that very many good shows though. You think about it. Usually a Cartoon Network.
Around 2009, they got rid of cartoons and stuff from sitcoms that we don't care about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember liking Drake and Josh, but shit like iCarly, Ned Declassified School Survival. I never liked that show. I always the only one I liked was Drake and Josh, which are no longer friends.
Yeah. When you get Teen Nick, it's like, what the fuck are all these?
Oh, fuck that.
It's funny that I have that channel. I remember having that channel, only watching the 90s shit.
Yeah, I only remember when I was young. We discussed this in one podcast where we just made a dedication thing, but I might as well just do it again because that's somewhere floating. It might be on SoundCloud or some shit. So might as well talk about it again. If you think about it, well, okay, I watched when I was doing a Cartoon Network, Boomerang, and Nicktoons. Those are the 3 I watched. And I didn't really watch Nickelodeon that much. I don't know, I only watched it if I was at somebody's house. And I liked a few shows on there, but I didn't really care. Whoa, motorcycle. Fucking motorcycle.
Continue.
So.
I forgot my window was open.
We did this one thing. Remember we were talking about Cartoon Network versus Nickelodeon, and we were saying we're breaking it down in parts. There's Cartoon Network versus Nickelodeon. There's Toonami versus Teen Nick, and then there's Adult Swim versus Nick and Night. Well, if you're comparing those two, Cartoon Network obviously wins by default. Cartoon Network had more of an edge to it than Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
Most people grew up. Let's get real. Most people grew up watching Cartoon Network. Grew up watching Adult Swim as well, Toonami and shit.
I remember watching Cartoon Network a little more as a kid.
Yeah.
I watched it through Toonami and then Adult Swim, and I fell asleep.
Yeah, that's I remember that.
That's what I remember.
Because I don't know, because when I was younger, me and my sister used to watch random shows together and stuff, and so yeah, we'd be watching it. If we're just at the house all day or whatever. You'd be watching those like shows for all the whole day, and then watch like Adult Swim and stuff. But Adult Swim, I still remember the first day I discovered Adult Swim. It actually weirded me out because I was at my grandma's house, and she put on Cartoon Network, and she was like, it was at like 8, maybe 8 o'clock. No, or it might have been like 9. It was at night, and she was all like, "Oh, she just put on Cartoon Network because that's what it said. It's like, here's a cartoon, and it was Family Guy." And I started watching it, and I was like, "Wow!" Like, I was surprised. Like, they have this in a cartoon. At like 6 years old, I was like this, and then I told my dad, I was like, "There's like this really weird cartoon," because they had the Adult Swim bumps, which are really weird. And I was like, "Is this Cartoon Network?" Well, it's on Cartoon Network. It's like they must have just changed their thing.
Funny that you mentioned the bumps. I remember listening the one that you rap with.
Yeah.
I was listening to that like, I remember.
Yeah. I actually like the music they have for the bumps, but I remember watching that. I was just kind of weirded out, and then I told my dad about it. It's like, it's kind of weird that they changed their thing, and he's like, "Oh, that's Adult Swim. You're just watching." It's like, she's like, it was just funny for me. That's how I discovered it. But do you remember when you discovered Adult Swim?
I remember just watching it one day recently, and like after I don't know something about Toonami, I just started watching Adult Swim. Like recently as a kid, like I think they had like Futurama once, and then watched it, and then like turned off the TV because I was tired, fell asleep. The next time I remember watching it is my cousins were watching Family Guy, and I was like, "Oh, this is not that bad."
Yeah.
I remember watching it, and I was like, really, really weird, but I don't know.
It doesn't. I don't know. Adult Swim doesn't really have that like edge as it used to have. Like, yeah, you still get like weird shows and stuff, and it's still like the only channel that'll probably like, I don't know, put on anything pretty much. But it's, I don't know, it kind of, I don't know, it sort of lost its edge a bit. Maybe it's because like it's so like everybody knew what it was then, but now it's so popular, like Rick and Morty and stuff, that it just kind of lost. It's kind of like a normie thing now, almost. Like, yeah, I don't know. The Adult Swim always only had like 5 good shows, usually. And that's about it. Like, a lot of the shows are just like just too weird. Or like, some of them are just unwatchable. And yeah.
What's sad to me is like they already got rid of Samurai Jack already because it's over.
Yeah.
And now Toonami starts like at 11:30.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is like, honestly, why did it put them there? Like, a little bit of like Adult Swim and then go to Toonami.
Yeah, and that's why I don't like the new Toonami thing. It's like weird. It makes more sense being in between. Because it's like you start out with like the children's show and kind of the older kid show, and then you have like Adult Swim's kind of more like geared towards like, I don't know, teenagers, like adults. And so it makes sense how it's structured. But now it's like, they only have Toonami, it's because, oh, those kids that grew up watching it are adults now. We just have it late at night. But at the same time, it's like, why not be after Cartoon Network? Like,
I know, but
it's weird.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah. I like how Toonami, I just discovered this because I was curious to see what the new Toonami was like. I don't have cable, so I went on the Adult Swim website, which they have the live stream thing, and I think it's like a rerun of the Toonami from like that night or whatever, and so, some like anime, whatever, and then after it, they'll have like these guys like talking in between, but they're like incredibly boring. Like they're just talking about like oh yeah, what animes? It's like us doing the podcast like this, but they're boring as shit. They're like, oh yeah, what anime did you watch last night? I watched some Dragon Ball Z. Okay, cool. List your top 5 favorite fairy tale movies. Alright, we'll get a poll. Yeah, I guess you look up some Twitter poll.
I think that's Phenomenon nowadays, you know.
Yeah.
Now they're doing like dumb podcasts with like screw tag. It's like, oh, we do this now. You know, it's not gonna be like the old days, you know.
Yeah.
Like I'm watching Toonami like at 3:30, you know. 3:30 p.m. like in the afternoon. Like they played like Dragon Ball and
yeah,
etc. They got rid of that shit now.
I like fuck, what was it? There's something about Toonami I was gonna bring up. Or something like similar to Toonami. Oh, I just blanked. It'll come back to me. Yeah, I was thinking in my head. By that, I actually read people because some people actually said similar things. I was thinking in my head that because I've been binge watching Billy and Mandy, and I was thinking in my head too. I was like, they could actually bring this back, similar to Samurai Jack, like an more adult version. Because I think that show would actually work very well, and then more adult. I don't know, more adult, I guess. But at the same time, I don't know. It was kind of on for like a long time, and I've actually watched almost all episodes. And it's kind of like I'm watching all of them. It's like I don't know if they really need to make any more.
Remember like that little thing they do, that little block? What was it, Fridays?
I was about to bring that up. That's what I was thinking in my head like Toonami, like that podcast thing is similar.
Did you remember Fridays?
Yeah, because I've been binge watching Billy and Mandy, and they have the person have like the recordings off like the TV, and so they have the Fridays blocks in between. Yeah. That's what that Toonami thing kind of reminds me of. Like, that's what.
Yeah.
But the Fridays.
I remember that. Like they like put like new episodes. Like, oh look, we're going to episode this. And you know what I'm saying on Fridays.
And they would have the Fridays thing was always cringe. I never cared for it. I never gave a shit. They would just pop up and be like, oh, they do some little skit or whatever. It was just always like not funny.
Maybe they would talk about this in later podcasts, but let's not forget that Cartoon Network went real in 2009.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I didn't watch it then. I was done with it.
At that point in time, we never had cable, so.
Yeah, well, I remember when I had cable for like a couple years, like in 2000, it was probably 2009 or something. I didn't watch like any kids show at that point. I just kind of stopped. It was kind of like I grew out of it, sort of. Like I started watching like regular stuff almost. Like even then, I was like watching like South Park and shit. And it's like I'm just more interested in, or even just like regular shows in general. Like I don't know. I got like tired of. I didn't really care for kids shows anymore.
Yeah.
But do you know that one meme? It's a recent meme. It's called Buenos Dias, Mandy.
I've been on Facebook for a while, and no, I haven't, but I think I heard about it. So
okay. I'm just gonna show you a couple videos. It's to give you an introduction, if people don't know what it is. Buenos Dias, Mandy is it's a webcomic. I don't know, made by somebody. It's like a Spanish webcomic. I don't know if it's Mexican or whatever. Or it might not be actually Mexican. It might be an American thing. It's just somebody just wrote Buenos Dias, Mandy, or whatever, just as a joke. Like, it's not funny. It's just really weird, like, unfunny webcomic.
Yeah.
Where Billy, like, sneaks up on Mandy, and they're, like, older. They're, like, I don't know, they look like in their 20s or some shit. And he spanks her ass. It's like a weird Rule 34 comic. And then she punches him and says, imbecile, and then he gets his hands ran over by a car. It's this weird fucking... I'm going to show you, like, a couple videos. There's also a Revenge of the Sith version. Somebody made...
Okay.
Hold up. Alright. Here's the first one, the regular one. Somebody's, like, reading it.
Alright.
They're very short. Alright. I'm gonna play it.
What a beautiful anime.
Did you watch the Star Wars version?
Huh?
Did you watch the Star Wars version?
Yeah, I watched both of them.
Okay.
That's weird.
It's if you go on any Billy and Mandy video, people just comment Buenos Dias, Mandy.
Oh my god.
Okay, I gotta talk about the one fucking Billy and Mandy movie, which was fucking creepy. It was creepy to the point where the stuff in that movie, they would not make it nowadays, or they would just cut stuff out. Fucking, there's literally a fucking, okay, it doesn't really look like it, but it's practically a rape scene in one of the Billy and Mandy movies. I gotta talk about it. So, that one black kid, Erwin, who was obsessed with Mandy in the show, he's really creepy. There's even one point in one episode where they're prank calling Mandy, and then Erwin says, "Can I breathe heavily in the phone?"
What?
Yeah, he's fucking creepy. I watched a ton of episodes. He's like, he pretty much wants to like rape her. Like, it's creepy. And so the movie, there's practically a rape scene. Practically. So this like bad guy in the show, he's from the show. I don't remember the character's name, but in the movie he pretty much drugs them. It's like this like cake or whatever that knocks him out and puts him in deep sleep. And Mandy is still like unconscious, and Erwin sees her because they're trying to help her or whatever. And then Erwin's like, it's my chance. He's all excited, and then it's supposed to be like this like cute awkward scene, but cute awkward funny scene, but it's actually just like disturbing almost. Erwin like she's unconscious, and Erwin actually like starts like making out with her while she's unconscious, and then Grim and Billy are all like grossed out, and then Mandy wakes up freaking out and pissed off. But it's just creepy. He literally like raped her pretty much.
Oh god. Why?
And it wasn't just like a little like cute kiss or like a haha that's funny thing. No, he was like full on like making out with her and stuff.
Yeah.
Making out with her while she's like unconscious.
I always thought as a kid that everyone was weird.
What?
I always thought that everyone was weird.
Yeah, he's a fucking like he's like almost like rapist level weird.
It's a beta.
Yeah, he's a fucking beta.
Orbiter.
Yeah, beta orbiter. Fucking. I want to talk about. I need to after I'm done watching Billy and Mandy, I need to rewatch Invader Zim.
Yeah.
I need to rewatch that because they're making that movie for it, the comeback movie. I thought it was a series, but no, it's actually a movie. I don't know if it's gonna be a TV thing or like a straight to DVD thing, but or like a Netflix. They don't really do straight to DVDs anymore. So it's like Netflix stuff. But I have a theory. This is my theory. Is that in the movie, people actually have this theory too. I'm not the only one. That because it's gonna take place like in the future, kind of like Samurai Jack, and Zim and Div's gonna be like, because remember there's a lot of like flashback, or not? It was a flashback, but it was like those future episodes where like Div was like ruler or some shit, and Zim tried stopping him. And so people think that's gonna be like the plot of the movie or whatever, and people have a theory that Zim and Gaz are gonna team up to defeat Div, but there's a twist to that. Zim and Gaz are probably gonna smash. Now, this is actually a common theory. I thought this in my head, but I guess a lot of people have thought this already. There's this weird Rule 34 thing, I guess, called remember how like Jack and Ashi, they had that name Joshi or whatever?
Yeah.
There's Zim's and Gaz's like Zagar or some shit. Yeah, it's fucking weird. It's made by like betas of like Rule 34 stuff. Which some of it's alright, but it depends on the artist, how good they do it. Because a lot of times it's just laughably bad. Like, you know, that my Frankie profile avatar thing is good for 34. It's good quality. We'll see.
Oh yeah, edgies.
But the fucking, so yeah, that's my theory. And then when it's gonna happen, I'm gonna be shit posting about it on Facebook. All like, they smash. But it's kind of weird that if they would. But when I was younger, I've always thought that Zim and Gaz secretly had some weird thing. I've always thought that. I always got the vibes from like the episode. Like the one episode, I don't remember what it was about. It was actually like a Zim and Gaz like centered episode. But how he was like, I don't know, how he was treating her, it seemed a little, he seemed a little close with her, like touching her a lot and shit. I don't know. I just got that vibe. I was like, not like full on, but I was like, huh, something seems a little weird about this.
Oh yeah, dude, smash later.
Yeah, it's like if they put like an old song when they kiss, like everybody loves. I kind of actually wanted it to be. I mean, a movie would be fine, but I kind of actually wanted it to be like Samurai Jack, where it's like the series, like 10 episode thing.
Oh man,
I would like that.
That
yeah. But American never had its proper ending, though.
That's true.
That's why it needs to like conclude, like Samurai Jack. But I don't know. Do you have anything else to talk about? Well, who's this one person watching this Uno person? Mike Carlos.
Kill yourself.
What?
What?
Do you have anything else to talk about?
I just doing WBW in the background.
Oh, good. I don't really have anything else to talk about. I just wanted to review these like 2 episodes. And I guess I've been doing this only for like a half hour. Seems a lot longer. Whatever. It doesn't really matter. We can end this if you want.
Fuck TNA. Oh.
Alright. Oh, I'm gonna end this. Nobody's really watching this. I might as well end
Alright,
it.
I'm gonna. Fine. I'll tell you the topic.
Alright, what?
So, okay, on SmackDown a long time ago, I should have posted about the rap battle.
Yeah.
Thing. I want you. Hold on, let me find it, and I want you to watch it.
Okay.
Let me see. I'm gonna go on YouTube. I'll find it. I got it. I want you to watch that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Both of y'all eat off the table we set. Before the new day existed, dark matches and pre-shows is all you get. Okay. Okay. So say thanks to the cats who let you mice eat more than crumbs. We should call you Chucky Cheeks. What? Chucky Cheeks? Cause you're bums. and speaking of butts, say hi your pops. Rikishi? Cause even Rikishi knows New Day rocks. Remember, keep it clean though, cause I see how you looking over there. Yeah, okay. Knows. We gonna get him.
I'm not gonna sit through this whole thing.
You know what's good. Just don't get all rated R like your boy Xavier Woods.
Oh.
I'll tell you later.
Something's happening.
What?
I'll tell you about that later. Just keep watching it.
Alright. I'm gonna skip through this because I don't feel like sitting through the whole 9 minutes.
Alright.
Yo. Got it. We good. I got it. Yo, hold it down. Jimmy Uso. We call him Jim. Looking like he's never been or ever worked out at a gym. That goes for you too. You're his twin. Look, when you have abs that pop, you can rock a crop top. Y'all need to make like red hexagons and stop. Hey, you think they even know what hexagons are? Probably not. they both dropped out of college. So I mean, come on, couple of dropouts. You know what I'm saying? Hold it down. Y'all ain't got no abs, no cuts. You ain't buffing. Oh, look at those bellies, muffin tops. Now I see him getting irked. Hangs out more than your weenie do. Okay. That's you. Hey, you Kobe Kingston. Hey, Oos, wasn't you Jamaican? No, you was Jamaican, but he stayed in the lane. Ran around the whole world giving Jamaicans a bad name. I mean, muffin top, crop top, that's the best you got, boy. Your forehead looked like a back of a hand. If Ron Simmons was here right now, he'd probably step to you and be like, damn. Not a little too close. Hey, famously, the super kick a sharpshooter. It's the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. But when it hit, it's finish him. I hit you with this fatality. Hey, this is fairy tale versus reality. Salvation or massacre. The only brothers I ever win. Back-to-back Grammy, Slammy Award winning on the calendar. Hey, you touch us, I'm swinging like an axe. Paul Bunyan flow. I got my blue ox behind me. We yell timber. The only way, fresh and clean, looking like $1 million. And y'all two came dressed as some recently divorced dads. Now, Jim, you and your brother, you're tag champs. You turned the universe into believers. But please always remember, you were absolutely nothing till your wife put you on Total Divas. colors. You know, like showman. And then all of a sudden, oh man, you saw the New Day coming up on the horizon, looking like a bad omen. And your boys, the New Day, we some warriors with no masters. Call us Ronin. Slow it down. I said we don't use our cell phones when we're international, because that's roaming. Slow it down. I said y'all should get back to doing what you do best, and that's carrying bags for who? That's carrying bags for Roman.
Wow.
Alright. Okay, so the whole thing with Woods is that him and Brad Maddox, both wrestlers, had sex with a wrestler named Paige,
Mm-hmm.
and it was leaked on Twitter.
What? Like, or like this, like a sex tape thing, or?
Yeah,
Oh my god.
yeah, that's, yeah. It was leaked around Twitter, and I was looking through Twitter, I didn't notice it,
Yeah.
but someone retweeted on the video, and I was like, what the? It was just there, and I had to close my window to not see it. Like, how did this happen?
We should. I just thought. I just thought of a dumb idea for a podcast. An entire podcast. We review sex tapes. We rank like best to worst.
All we should do during the podcast is like read porn stars' bios.
I don't know, dude. I don't know if it'd be that funny, but like
So,
rank them.
basically now, she and her boyfriend heard about that, and her boyfriend got suspended and arrested for hearing that line on SmackDown. Because it was like domestic abuse during him and his girlfriend about that. That's more gonna be a little bit of my channel. I'll talk about that later.
Has that? I know that there's that audio, but has that Hulk Hogan sex tape ever surfaced?
I don't know.
Like I don't think I can. I looked it up, just curious, because I want to hear him like say that line. But he did. I couldn't find it. I think there's this audio or some shit. I don't know if there was.
Guys, audio.
I think there's audio of it. Because I thought I heard it in some video.
You know when you go to sleep? Take my 24-inch python, brother.
I just remember the part, no, because it's the racist part. Call his daughter.
The racist one?
Yeah, the racist one.
That's on video.
Oh, is it? Wait,
Yeah.
I thought that was on, wasn't that a sex tape though?
No, that's not from the sex tape. That was from something else.
Oh.
Yeah, it's sex tape from something else. The other one is when his daughter was dating a black girl. I mean,
Yeah.
black guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he said the N-word.
Yeah.
Funny that he said that because John Cena, when McMahon said that from John Cena, it's like, what good N-word?
Yeah.
That was on live TV, and yeah,
Yeah.
and Booker T said it.
Yeah.
So overall, I don't know.
We should,
Alright,
you done?
I guess. What a way to end the podcast.
Yeah. I still think, I don't know if it would ever happen, but I think it'd be funny to do one where it'd become I don't know, it wouldn't be embarrassing to the interwebs, but it did want to ranking worst to best sex tapes.
Why?
I don't know, it'd be funny. Now, a lot of them are like, the thing about sex tapes is a lot of really bad quality, like, they're not even like fathomable. Like, they're just like, what the fuck am I staring at?
Is it even worth it though?
Nah, you don't have to sit through all of them, because some of them are like long and boring. But anyways, that ends this on a high note.
Damn it.
We're from cartoons, talking about kids shows and this.
What do you like sex tapes? I'm gonna name this.
Yeah. Alright. We're gonna go and bye-bye.
Bye.